Hello everybody! In this video, we're going to talk about the most popular supply platforms for dropshipping in 2021. Don't forget, as usual, if you like this video and would like to see more content related to dropshipping, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us the thumbs up. Let's face it, dropshipping can be pretty scary. Out of all the supply options available, you have to pick just one merchant, hope you got the best price available, start making some investment in advertisements and waste your time on it, and once you get the orders, hope that he doesn't screw up. The fact is that a lot of pro dropshippers will tell you that before they got a steady, profitable business, they had to learn a lot of lessons about supply the hard way. While the zero risk scenario doesn't exist, the dropshipping model is now mature enough to give us an idea of what we can expect from the supply market. We chose 6 of what we consider to be the pro dropshippers' preferred supply options, including the best one, spoiler alert, it's MyyShop. Let's go. AliExpress. What is left to say about them? In many ways, they were a big contributor to the concept of dropshipping. When AliExpress started, the site was full of weird English, the prices looked too good to be true, and fact is, most people were too scared to purchase from them. Once people realized that you could actually purchase from China and receive your products, a lot of people took this as an opportunity to use their localization know-how and start making a profit out of those products. By giving them a professional and trustworthy looking website, they realized that they could actually add up their commission and make a profit out of those products. And just like that, dropshipping was born. From those days, not many things have changed. AliExpress is still a very dynamic market with many opportunities every day. It's compatible with plenty of third-party platforms, some of them free. So all good, right? Well, the thing is that AliExpress is a B2C platform first and foremost. They have a competitive price per unit, but they expect you to be aware that this price has a cost, and this cost is waiting. A lot. Now, when you're selling your fancy looking website and you promise super good conditions, of course, your client is not gonna be prepared for this reality. To solve this issue, it is absolutely essential that you talk with your merchant and tell them that you're doing dropshipping before doing anything with this product. Let them know your expectations with the product, with the shipping conditions. If you can, try to purchase beforehand so that you can test it out. And of course, always make sure to check their negative reviews before you make any decision. Another problem is that AliExpress is not a dropshipping platform per se, so that means that they don't have dedicated tools for the dropshipping practice. Unless you want to pay for their ready-made stores from AliDropship, which is something we don't recommend, you're probably gonna have to use one of the third-party supply solutions available, such as Oberlo, for example. Otherwise, if you don't go this way, you'll probably have to do a lot of manual work, which is manageable as long as you have few orders, but as soon as your business starts making some profit, it's probably going to become very difficult to handle. In our opinion, AliExpress can be a good starter option or a reference, but as you go along, we strongly recommend you switch to a more dedicated supply solution for dropshipping. Speaking of AliExpress, let's look at the other side of the coin and look at Alibaba. Alibaba is the wholesale face of the group. Because of the nature of the website, their listing is much more open and it lets pretty much everybody communicate freely with the supplier with very little guidance, which can be a little bit complicated for newcomers. Alibaba is pretty popular with traditional retailers and it offers more professional options while usually giving you cheaper prices, especially if you purchase in large quantities. Bulk purchasers have specific importation needs, and during the purchase process, it is expected that a lot of negotiations will take place and that both sides understand international business fairly well. Because of that, the majority of dropshippers will prefer AliExpress since it's easier to purchase per unit in that platform. That doesn't mean that such can't be done on Alibaba because some of the suppliers will be okay with the model. But overall, if you don't plan on purchasing in bulk, you might as well stay on AliExpress, or even better, try to find a more appropriate supply solution, if you know what I mean. MyyShop. And one more thing, just like with AliExpress, don't forget that Alibaba is not specifically designed for dropshipping, which means that you'll probably also gonna have to use another third-party tool to synchronize your products and orders. CJ Dropshipping. Let's face it, CJ Dropshipping is one of the most popular dropshipping platforms. The company was founded by an AliExpress seller that realized the potential of dropshipping as soon as he started getting so many orders from dropshippers. Since one of the most common issues faced by dropshippers is long shipping times, they decided to focus all their efforts into creating a logistic network that would allow them to ship products from China to all over the world in very short time. This network is not only valid for China, but also applies to the many local warehouses solutions that we have all over the world, and it allows them to ship even faster. And all of this works fairly well, for the most part. While most of their products from China will have a 10 to 15 days shipping time, be aware that their processing time can take a little bit long, around 3 to 7 days. While their website is built like a B2C platform, most of the dropshippers will use CJ by contacting their supply team directly. In this sense, you can say that they're kind of like a centralized supply agent. Now, the communication with those agents usually work well, but a lot of the feedback that people have been having with the platform is that usually the communication can be a little bit complicated. And we're not only talking about their English level. Overall, they have a lot of clients, and of course, to give response to all of those clients, you have to prioritize them. That means that if you are at the beginner stage or that you haven't leveraged a lot of sales already, you will probably have a harder time getting their attention. Of course, I've mentioned language problem, and I think it applies to pretty much the entire user experience. You will see it from their website. Page is a bit archaic in many ways. It will often be slow, poorly designed, and the bugs are pretty commonplace. Let's just say that the technical side of things is not exactly their specialty. Having said that, there's a reason why CJ is so popular. Their supply capabilities can't be understated, so you should certainly have a look at their website. CJ can be a good option for those with specific shipping requirements and dropshippers with a bit more experience. DHgate. Full disclaimer, DHgate is the parent company of MyyShop, and who doesn't love their parent? DHgate was the first Chinese cross-border B2B marketplace. After almost 2 decades, it remains a staple of wholesale purchase for retailers all over the world. Unlike Alibaba that decided to split in two with AliExpress, DHgate cultivates their B2C identity within their B2B platform. This means that it can be easier to find purchase per unit products inside their B2B platform. Their customer protection is very solid and is usually the main argument people give when choosing DHgate over other platforms. You can expect millions of products from suppliers from all over China, all of them willing to adapt to your needs. Of course, as time went on, DHgate realizes that they were getting more and more dropshippers inside their platforms and that they should probably do something about it. And that's why we decided to release MyyShop, so that their users could still get access to their products, but have the tools that they need in order to do dropshipping in a more convenient way. If you're a dropshipper, this means that using DHgate is a little bit less of a necessity. You can still use DHgate if you want to have a look at bulk purchase options and have a more hands-on approach to negotiations with the merchant. Overall, DHgate is a good option for users that want to experience B2C and B2B inside the same platform. Of course, if you are a dropshipper or are thinking of dropshipping, we recommend you switch to MyyShop so that you can get access to all their products, many more other products, and of course, access to all their tools and dropshipping solutions. PrintFul. POD means print on demand, and it's the specialty of PrintFul. Print on demand has been an increasingly popular dropshipping solution, and many users have managed to use this method to achieve amazing results just by combining very targeted ads with very detailed customization. We've all seen one of those ads with customized t-shirts that mention pretty much all the personal information we've ever given to Facebook. Of course, POD is not only that, and if you are one of the more artistic dropshippers, you can create amazing designs and actually rival some of the big brands that are out there. Now, there's many POD platforms we could recommend, but we think PrintFul is probably still the main player in this regard. Since we are a US company, they realized that to bring something new to the table and add value to the supply chain when everything can be made cheaper elsewhere, that they needed to create a more local approach and have the possibility to personalize items and ship them to clients directly very fast. Their website and customer support is fluent in many languages, and their user experience is overall very good. One of the most important aspects of a POD platform is the tools you use to edit your designs, and in that regard, PrintFul doesn't disappoint. Now, if you're worried about the costs, they offer a free solution and a paid solution. The paid version has some useful photo editing tools and a clip art database, but if you just want to go for the free plan, I think you should be okay. If you want to focus your dropshipping business on POD, PrintFul is definitely a platform you should consider. If it's just an occasional need, other platforms might be more polyvalent. We'll let you decide. Last and certainly not least, MyyShop is the brand new dropshipping solution and hopefully the best one you'll ever try. As we mentioned before, MyyShop is a dropshipping solution from DHgate, and it combines the listing of the main wholesale marketplaces from China. Not only DHgate, but also 1688, Taobao, Pinduoduo, Alibaba, and many independent wholesalers and factories. On the technical side, MyyShop provides full synchronization with Shopify and eBay so that you don't have to worry with any kind of paid third-party solutions to synchronize your orders and upload your products. The platform comes with many tools such as AI-assisted product recommendation or search engine optimization tools. After registration, all the users get assigned a specialized supply manager that will be there on a day-to-day basis to help you with all your dropshipping needs and support you to find any product you want. This has to be MyyShop's main advantage, having professionals that are available every day, every time you need some help. Their agents reply within 24 hours, and their product price quotes are given under 48 hours. Unlike platforms that follow a similar approach to dropshipping, MyyShop is the only one to be supported by a big B2B marketplace. For example, their fast shipping network is fully supported by DHlink, which has been one of the preferred logistics solutions to many Chinese wholesalers for about 2 decades now. So you can expect fast processing times and deliveries in 10 to 15 days for products that come from China and less than a week for products from local warehouses. The platforms and features available are all free to use and cover a wide range of solutions that go from sampling, branding, local warehouse, and so many more. I can't recommend enough for you to give MyyShop a try. You won't be disappointed. The platform is accessible to both beginners and professionals. So if you haven't had a try yet, go to MyyShop.com, visit our website, create an account today, and start making some serious money. In conclusion, there are many ways to do dropshipping, and for each one of those ways, there is a suitable dropshipping platform. Based on the type of products you want to dropship or your level of experience, one dropshipping platform might be more suitable than another to achieve the best dropshipping store. If you've decided to go for a less guided platform, we strongly suggest that you communicate with your supplier. Make sure they understand what you want and check their bad reviews so that you are sure that you're choosing the right one. If you decide to go for a platform with a sourcing service, which seems to be the more convenient option, be aware that your sales volume will have an impact on the quality of the service you will be getting, which is not the case for MyyShop, which gives the same amount of professionalism and optimized dropshipping service to both professionals and beginners. MyyShop supports all their users in their journey towards success. Here at MyyShop, we understand that all dropshippers have an untapped potential and that all the professionals and big entrepreneurs were once a beginner. And that will be it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have other platforms you would like to recommend, feel free to do so in the comment section. If you've liked this video, don't forget to give us the thumbs up and subscribe. I will see you guys on MyyShop.com. Take care.